got like, it's closer to the Arctic or the Antarctic Circle rather than the Arctic Circle.
Those are the same thing.
No, it's actually colder in the southern hemisphere, as I recall. Which I've also been to.
In Antarctica.
I went on essentially, not a cruise per se, but it was on a boat. It was on a 10-day excursion down there. Lots of penguins, lots of whales, lots of ice, a few research stations.
So there's very few.
That's the point. You're on a boat with 90 other passengers, 20 guides and such, and about 30 former Russian science vessel. I have about 1 billion pictures. It was a pretty small thing.
You don't need boats, do you?
No, sir. As long as you're hitting the SIGs, we should be good. What's that? They seem to be the most balanced squad, so it's a little hard, but you can't. Hard to say no to going 5 or 9 from your point. Like, what else do I have to do to get credit for being the top player?
She did that yesterday too.
I honestly don't know enough about it to really be able to say. I mean, it could be a part of what she did yesterday, get them here. Jason, just a heads up, I have you at 8 minutes.
I was at 9:15. I just knocked on the door.
Okay, well, we don't have a huge crowd in here yet, so we're in no rush.
You want to just let them sit and then tell me when you need them?
If you want to, I would be okay with that. If you want to just tack them another 5 minutes, that's probably within reason.
Okay, you got it.
But check the folks, see where they are in the process of cutting the grip. No, just go look on the fly, see where they are in the process of cutting nuts.
Books are all on the floor, everything's good. They're all in the basket. Ladies, you have books already? Okay.
do have a couple notes for y'all before we get started with the post game. This will be Hawaii's first Big West Tournament Championship since 1996. Again, the first Big West Tournament Championship since 1996. Hawaii left for the Western Athletic Conference that following year. This is also the first NCAA tourney appearance since 1998. The first NCAA tournament appearance since 1998. It's also noteworthy that this is the first time that Hawaii has had the MVP of the tournament. In that tournament that they won in the Big West tournament, they did not have an MVP. Negative, that was not me, but we're ready for you guys whenever you're ready.
Okay, hold on, open the door.
We have not yet got underway for Davis, but we'll be doing so shortly. We're in no rush.
Ross,
Yes,
you
sir.
said this is the first Big West Tournament Championship, right, since '96, the first NCAA tournament bid since the first, since '98.
Since 98.
Thank you.
And this time around, to make it easier for everybody, we are going to use the microphone for you guys to ask questions. So just go ahead and raise your hand, and we'll run it over to you. One of the three of you. Basically, it's just so you all can hear, or they can hear you clearly, because we were having some issues when the air handlers came on last night, and they couldn't hear it clearly. So. That's true, too.
Will any of the players
We don't know yet. Possible. For Hawaii, yes. I mean, Hawaii, Karaitiana and Destiny King.
Okay. We don't know yet for Davis.
Well, it's possible.
Gotcha.
They're not obliged to bring someone,
I understand.
but they can if they want to.
I understand.
UC Davis is on the way.
Is it just coach or any players?
Just coach.
There you go.
Thanks. You want us to announce our affiliation?
Yes, I do. Oh, yeah, I'll do this. But then I'll just hand it to them. All right, we are joined by UC Davis head coach Jennifer Gross. We will open up with a statement from Coach Gross and then open it up to questions. Again, we will be using the microphone for questions here, so raise your hand. I will call on you. Kevin will get you the microphone, and please identify yourself and your affiliation prior to asking your question. Coach, go ahead.
First of all, just want to congratulate Hawaii on an incredible season, on a great tournament. What an incredible team they have. And obviously, they played very well today. And we wish them the best of luck in the tournament. And are proud that they're representing our conference. They'll do a tremendous job. It's always tough to be here in this position. We go into these games believing that we're going to come out on top, and our kids just pour everything they have into this team, into this season, into this game, and it's hard to fall short. But I am so incredibly proud of my team I know I echo the sentiments of my staff when I say we're the luckiest coaches in America. We have the most incredible student athletes. They're just great people. They're great teammates. They make our jobs fun every single day. We love going to work and coaching them, and I just want to thank them and my staff for such a fun tournament and such a great season.
Joe gets first call.
Joseph DiPolito, Sacramento Bee. Jennifer, how would you describe Morgan's development this season, and to what degree do you think she either will be or has become a kind of talisman or building block for the program?
What the transformation that Morgan has had from the time she came to Davis, which was last year, and to now, where you see her, is tremendous. And it's really a testament to Morgan's work ethic, really to Joe and Des on my staff who work with her every single day. She's hungry. She's hungry to be coached. She loves seeing the improvement, and not for herself, but for her team. She wants to be able to help her team. She's honestly, when we recruited her, she just didn't have a lot of coaching, and she was just this blank canvas that was just thirsty for knowledge. And the first day, Joe had to teach her how to actually post up someone. And the first time she used that, she goes, "Wow, that's that thing where I put my body in front of someone. That's really working." I mean, that's how far she's come. And it's even more fun to think about the fact that she has so much more room to grow. She's got a great mid-range jumper that we can develop out to 3. It's funny, a lot of people have come to me this season and said that she reminds them of one of the best players in the country, Breanna Stewart, a little bit. The way that she can play inside out, the way that she moves. That's a pretty incredible compliment. And I think that there is some likeness there. She can score inside, she can score outside, she's mobile, and I think she's just starting to tap into what she's capable of. And the best thing is that she's just the most fun kid to coach. She's really, really great. I think it's going to be fun to see what she can do in the next year or two.
Right here in the second row.
Abby Mastracco, BigWest.org. Jen, where did you start to see the game getting out of reach? It seemed like in the second quarter Hawaii was really pushing the pace, and you guys were having a little trouble keeping up in transition.
Yeah, that was one of our keys, to win was obviously slowing them down in transition. And we just, they were too good. They were too good. We were trying to crash, but we felt like we weren't doing a great job getting O boards, and then we were just struggling to get back and getting matched. And they were so aggressive, getting to the basket. And so we had 1 or 2 people back, but they were moving the ball, and then the next person was driving, and that gave us a lot of problems. I think even though it was a focal point for us, we couldn't shut them down. They were just too good today. And then I think Adolfo really hurt us on the glass as well. Something that we did so well yesterday was control the paint, and Hawaii is a different team. Obviously, they're so big, and Adolfo and Huff, they're incredibly athletic. So we knew we had our work cut out for us, and they just got a couple O boards early. They stretched that lead to like 8 early, and we had a few possessions that we wasted or that we didn't get great shots, and all of a sudden looked up and it's a 15-point game. So, we just, when it comes down to it, we just didn't get enough stops. And then, we struggled to get it going offensively as well.
In the third row right there.
Coach Kyle Glazer, Associated Press. It was, in the paint, first half, second half, that third quarter especially, Caratiana hits 3 3-pointers, then Crawford hits another. Did it seem like once you guys figured out the inside game, then they went outside and just started hitting those, and all you could do is really kind of shrug your shoulders a little bit?
Well, we went to zone in the third quarter because we were struggling so much, to handle their drives and to handle them inside. And, to her credit, Caratiana stepped up, and I think she hit 3 straight threes on us in our zone. And so that's, when you're playing zone, you're hoping that they're not going to get hot, and they did. And so then we had to go back, and by that point, had built a pretty big hole for us. And so we had to go back to man and had to try some trapping and some different things. And, I think gave them a few problems late with some pressure, but, the game was sort of out of reach at that point.
Joe?
Joseph DiPolito, Sacramento Bee. Jennifer, what makes Hawaii unique from the other conference opponents you've played this year? And is a women's NIT berth realistic, given how you finished the season? I don't know. I'm just asking.
I think their size, their athleticism makes them a little bit different. They play a lineup where they could go 4 posts, really. If you consider Karatiana and King, they can post up. And I think actually we have pretty good size, and they're bigger than us. So, their posts are athletic, so they really come after you on the boards. I felt like when we beat them at our place earlier in the year, that was one thing we did well. We handled the boards, and I feel like they knew that, and they challenged their post. Their coaching staff challenged their post, and then these last 2 games against them, they've really come after us on the boards. And it's not that we're not working. We're working pretty hard, but, with the drivers that they have, you have to help. And then now when they're shooting it, your smaller players are trying to box out their bigger players. And so we got caught kind of rotating, and as we're rotating, we're giving up position, and they keep coming. So they're big and they're athletic, and they rebound well, and then their defense is very, very good. They don't do any crazy schemes. They don't press a lot. They just play solid man-to-man defense, and they keep you in front. They don't have to help a lot. They're very physical, very physical. And I think when you're not used to that, it's tough to score. They're definitely one of the best defensive teams in the conference, and you got to bring your A game if you're going to compete with them. And we felt like with our posts we can match up with them. We can go inside and go out, but we struggled to finish a little bit today. And as far as the WNIT berth goes, we're crossing our fingers. We would love to keep playing. Our kids would absolutely love that opportunity. They're in the locker room. Just it's pretty incredible. Just they're all so emotional, but just not. Obviously they're so upset about the loss, but they're more upset about not getting to play together again and not getting to be together in this way. And that's what you want. As a coach, I couldn't be more proud. They're just, they're such a great group.
Right here in the second row, please.
Hey, Coach. Kim with Davis Enterprise. Can you talk just a little bit about Doherty and Marfone from tonight?
Oh, not without getting emotional. Those two have poured themselves into this program. When you talk about, we use the words Aggie pride a lot. And it kind of takes a little while for our student athletes to figure out what those words mean. I, as a student athlete, having competed at Davis and then coach, those words are very special to me, and those two epitomize Aggie pride. They are so selfless. They are tremendous teammates. They will do anything that the team needs, whether that's on a night where we challenge them and say, we need you to get it done scoring-wise, or where we say, hey, to Allie, we say, Morgan's got it going tonight. Get her the ball and you rebound. She goes, okay, let's do this, They're such great people, and they are just irreplaceable, and it's so sad to think about not having the opportunity to continue coaching them. This group of seniors was very, very special, and I wanted it so bad for them that I wanted them to be able to cut down those nets, and unfortunately we fell a little bit short. But so proud of them, and they took another step forward for our program. They set the bar higher, getting us to this championship game. That was huge for our program. That win yesterday was really, really big, to kind of defy the odds against Riverside and come out and find a way when we were down and dig deep. And those two put us on their back yesterday. They really did, and they willed us into this championship game. And I'm so proud of them, and just, again, can't reiterate how much fun it was to coach them and how much we're going to miss them.
Okay, with that, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Correct. No, we're good. It's all good. They say much more. So. Okay, for those of you who missed it earlier, this will be Hawaii's first Big West Tournament championship since 1996. That's the year before they left for the WAC. And the first NCAA tournament appearance since 1998. Second for your coach. We should probably put the crystal one in front. Crystal trophy up in front.
Sorry. Mine's stuck. Oh, I gave mine to my brother. Oops.
Ooh.
Two fouls. You see me?
I did. Coach.
I was not sure.
Yeah, I think it's me versus you guys. 6. I have 6 last year and 6 on.
Yes.
Lost. Shut up, bro. I'm not sure if to be this day.
So when we're joined by Coach Beeman, hopefully very soon, we will open it up with a statement from Coach, and then again, same procedure, open it up to questions. We are going to use the microphone this time around so that make sure everybody can hear. And can you get, when we have it out there, can you pot it up just a little bit for me, please? So please identify, we'll call on you, we'll get the mic, Kevin will get the mic to you, and we ask that you please identify yourself and your affiliation prior to asking the question. Make sure to talk right into the mic too, because otherwise it muddles a bit. All right. We all know who's here. We're joined by Coach Beeman. We'll open up with a statement from her, and then we'll open up to questions. Coach, go ahead.
First off, just want to say congratulations to UC Davis. They had a tremendous game yesterday to, upset the number 1 seed. They're a tremendous, tremendous team. I looked up and it was 20 points, and it felt like it was about a 4-point ball game. A lot of respect for what that coaching staff does, and for just the level that team plays, their ability to shoot the 3 and get the ball inside. So first off, congratulations to them. Second off, congratulations to these guys. This is a team that we have believed in our process, not from the beginning, but from a point that when we all committed and continued to work through that process, it has paid great dividends for us. So very, very, very pleased and happy for these young ladies.
Okay, we're going to start over here.
Kyle Glazer, Associated Press. Ashley, this is for you. Last time Hawaii was in this tournament was 1998. Were you 4 when that happened? 98? 4 years
I
old?
had no idea.
Or how old were you in 1998, basically? That's what I'm asking.
Don't ask me that question.
For you, I mean, the fact that it had been so long, did that drive you guys a lot as a team today?
I don't necessarily think it was the history. I think it was the history of our season last year. We were in this game, and we got the result we didn't want or expect. This year we were more prepared. We know what we needed to do, and we took care of that on the floor tonight.
Abby Mastrocco, BigWest.org. Laura, was the goal to push the pace tonight? It looked like Davis was having trouble getting back in their transition defense, and you really started to turn on the Jets in the second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, like I said, they're a very, very good team. And if our offense can become our best defense when our defense is already very good, we knew that we could get them back on their heels a little bit. We also knew that we had one less game than they had played and a lot of depth, and we planned on using our depth today. So it was absolutely to get boards, which we did, push tempo, and really take care of the ball, which we did until about the middle of the fourth quarter. But pace was definitely one of our game plans.
Destiny, this one's for you, or I guess anybody who wants to answer this. You guys made 5 straight shots to open up the second half. Destiny, you had a couple of those. Did you kind of feel that you were about to push the game out of reach at that point? Was there a certain feeling after you made all those? You guys made 5 in a row.
I think our defense was the one who was the thing that triggered our shots. Once our defense started rolling, our offense also started rolling, and we've always been that type of team. So I think, in a way, we knew that we had to put the gas pedal, as Coach Beamer always says, if we have a lead, to put the gas pedal on it and never look back.
Anybody else want to talk about that? Just the run open the half?
I think historically over this season, that's probably been our hardest thing, the third quarter. It's probably been our worst quarter throughout the whole year. So we made a standpoint to it, and we were going to make sure that we didn't do that again. So we came out with the push and kept it going.
Megan, you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Just like nodding.
She's going to agree a lot.
Third row, please.
Kyle Glazer again, Associated Press. Megan, you guys out-rebounded them outscored them in the paint 50-39. What was behind the dominance inside for you guys today?
I think that we just focused on shutting them down on defense first, because we know in the past that was like a struggle for us. So I don't know. We just offense just came as it always does. I don't know.
Right here in the front row, please.
Coach, I think depth has been a pretty strong factor for this team pretty much all season. You know, when you guys have won like 10 of 11 or 11 of 12 now, is something that clicked for you guys, or just you found that right balance at a certain point of the year?
You know, there were some really key moments with this group that brought us together. You know, we had some pretty hefty team meetings. We had some one-on-one conversations. You know, it really starts out with your seniors. And, you know, you have a Destiny King and an Ashley Crichton and a Marissa Wembley that have been with this program for 4 years and have been through this tournament for 4 years. And every year we've made a progressive step. And last year was very, very tough, going in as the number 1 seed and not winning. And then bringing in, you know, your Clay Adolfos, who have played for, you know, Dave Soji, an unbelievable volleyball coach that knows how to win, and you bring that attitude onto your team. And a Connie Morris, who's a JUCO transfer that, you know, knows how to win and understands roles. And Brianna Kennedy, who could come back but's decided to move on. That's just a great teammate. I think that's all of our seniors. Connie? Yeah, Connie. I think they kind of made a collective decision to say the commitment has to start, and we have to continue to believe in our process, grow our process. But once this group all bought in as a coaching staff, we sat and said we could have something really, really special. It's just a feel that we got as a coaching staff. I think all of us walking into yesterday and today felt like we could have 2 games that ended up just like they did yesterday and today, with pretty substantial leads, because when we're on the same page and we do Hawaii basketball, we're very difficult to beat.
Follow-up, go ahead.
Ash, this is for you. What does this just mean to you personally, given that there was a lot of doubt that you'd even be able to play this year, and starting getting your back, and just how the season went leading up to this moment.
This is what I came back for. This is why I made the decision to come back, and this is the same reason why Coach B asked me to come back. It was all part of the process. It wasn't even just the process of this year. It's been the past 4 years of getting better every year and making a step forward in each tournament that we've gone in. So, yeah, I love the outcome. I'm really happy, and I'm proud of my teammates.
Any further questions? Final call. All right. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
You sound like an auction.
Brian, for Hawaii, this one's for you guys.
Are we leaving or taking?
I'll take it home myself.
Thank you.
When you see Carl clap, tell him I'll say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll see it a lot in the next few weeks, I'm sure.
Camera.